Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we focus on everything early childhood related. And if these are the kind of videos you're looking for, what you have to do is subscribe. And not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. Today, I've got an interesting topic. I'm going to be talking about things that you, the early childhood educator, can do during your summer holiday or your annual leave. Yes, today's discussion is going to be all about what you can do as an early childhood educator during your annual leave or summer holiday. Yes, sure, if you've been following me on this channel, you know I'm keen in relation to self-care, that self-care is important. And one of my philosophy on this channel is you can't give what you don't have. Yes, you heard me right. You can't give what you don't have. As an early childhood educator, you give out a lot throughout the year. And then now it's time for your summer holiday or your annual leave. And this is the time for you to really take care of yourself. Self-care is really important. So this is the time for you to do things that you like. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you some ideas. So sometimes you might be stuck for ideas in relation to, I actually don't know what I have to do. I have 2 weeks annual leave. I have 1 month holiday. I don't even know what I have to do. Don't worry, I'm here for you. I'm going to be giving out some tips in relation to some of the things you can do during your annual leave or summer holiday. Yes. So now let's start by talking about professional learning. Yes, this is important. Maybe during your annual leave or your holiday, you're someone that is keen in relation to professional learning. It's not even that you're someone that is keen in relation to professional learning. As an early childhood educator, you have to be keen when it comes to professional learning. Yes, you need to understand that things are evolving every day in relation to early childhood education. And the only way you can keep up to date is by engaging in professional learning. Yes, this should be one of your watchword. So every year, how many professional learning are you going to be engaging in? So make it a plan that every year you will engage in at least one professional learning. Yes, this is important. So you could include this in your plan, your yearly plan. You know, in the beginning of the year, you're planning as an early childhood educator. What are you going to do for the year? So leave for engaging in at least one professional learning during the year. So what is that area that you're so keen about? What is that area that you're so passionate about? Is it about parental involvement in early childhood? Is it about play in early childhood? Is it about speech and language? Is it about children with special needs? So think of that area that you're so much keen about. And think of how you're going to engage in at least one professional learning in this area for years. So be your plan. If you're making your yearly plan as an early childhood educator, slot in professional learning. This is important because like I said earlier, things are evolving and the only way you can keep up to date is to engage in professional learning. So think of that area that you're so much passionate about, that you're keen about in relation to early childhood education, that you want to learn more, that you want to know more about. So this is the right time during your annual leave or during your holiday. It's the time for you to engage in this learning. Perhaps during the year, during the school season, you don't have the time and you're so much like, there's no time. I'm busy Monday to Friday, Saturday. I want to just relax, do things for myself. Sunday, I'm prepping for Monday as well. So I have time. So during your annual leave or summer holiday could be the right time that you can engage in this learning. So I'm going to urge you as an early childhood educator, it's important that at the year you make room to engage in at least one professional learning. And engaging this is going to help you in relation to your role as an early childhood educator. The things that you learn is not just learning these things. I'm going to urge you, it's not just learning these things. You need to put them into practice. There's no point engaging in professional learning. And so what? What are you going to do with this information? I'll write an instance. Let's say, for instance, you engage in professional learning on play in the area of early childhood, and you know play is broad, maybe child-led learning. So the implication for this is you have to implement this in your early childhood classroom. It's not just ticking the box saying, yes, I've engaged in professional learning on child-led play. So what are you going to do with this information? You need to implement this in your early childhood classroom. So I'm going to encourage you as an early childhood educator, whatever training that you engage in, you have to implement this in your early childhood classroom. And by doing this, it's going to help you in your role as well. You'll be able to revisit it later. What is working well? What is the thing that you have to expand on? So one of the things you could do during your annual leave or summer holiday is to engage in professional learning. Another thing you could do during your annual leave or summer holiday is to education together. You could do an like hangout. Yes. If this is something that you're interested in, you could talk to few educators as well. You could be 5 or 10, target educator hangout or educator day. Think of the location where you're going to do this hangout. Think of the food, think of the activity. Make it fun. Let it not just be the usual activity. Oh, we're just coming, we're gisting, we're talking. Yes, it's important to gist. It's important to talk as well. But make the event fun. Do things, like dancing, musical chairs, singing. What are the things that you can do to spice up the event? So if it's something that you could do as well, you need to understand that as an educator, you're only working with one person. You've other educators in different rooms. You don't really get to talk to yourself. Everybody's busy. It's just in the corridor or during lunchtime. You at the same time you're having a quick chat. So talk with other educator by having an but yes, target educator day or educator event. Come up with a name. Consult with other educators as well. You don't need too many educators. It could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 4, it could be 5 that are interested. You guys come together. Think of activities that you're going to do, the location, the food, the drink. Make it different like the normal day. You don't want it to just be like the same day. That yes, what's different about this day? Do games. Phone member, you can always remember the day that, oh, I remember last month when we had an educator hangout. It was really fun. It was really interesting. I hope we have another event as well. So one of the things that you could do during your annual leave or summer holiday is to have an educator hangout. So consult with other educators as well and have this hangout. Thing you could do is maybe read a book. Yes, if you're early childhood education, maybe there's a particular book that you want to read, but maybe because you don't have the time during the year, you're so busy, you don't have the time to engage in reading. So during your annual leave or summertime is the best time for you to engage in reading. So what is the book that you've been hiding that you would love to read? Now is the time for you to read the book. It's the time to have 10 days or 15 days with your summer holiday. So it's the right time for you to read that book. What is that special book that you've been eyeing that, oh, I wish I can read this book. So during this time, during your annual leave or summer holiday, is the best time for you to read. So I hope you've taken note of the few activities that you could do during your annual leave or summer holiday. And if you want more of this on this channel, what you have to do is subscribe, and not just subscribe, subscription is notification bell, so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. And until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.